Hey folks, I'm Trevor Glory, and welcome to part 10 of my campaign in Solasta, Crown of the Magister. So we've just returned from the mission to retrieve a Sorr-Akkath's head as proof that Sorr-Akkaths exist. And we need to go and speak to the council, and I think, we need to head into the inn and go and talk to our contact rather than going to the council itself. So talk to Lord Karen. See what he's got to say.
Lord Karen!
Ah, deputies. I see you found some nice, shiny loot.
So, have you brought us the head of a Sorr-Akkath?
One head, slightly damaged.
And dripping all over the floor.
Barike preserve us. I'm sorry I asked.
At least it's dead. You should have seen it alive.
I can only imagine.
When's the next council meeting?
When? But now, of course. The rumor of your return has already reached the palace. They're waiting for you.
They are?
Well, more for this. But come on.
Now there's a trophy. And by the way, who's crazy now?
All right, you were right and we were wrong. They do exist. Happy now?
Kid, I've seen more than anyone in this town, yet nobody seems to believe me.
Maybe it's a curse.
The curse of being surrounded by idiots.
If you don't mind, Merton, we have business to attend to.
Right. Say hello to the old lady for me, Karen.
Who's this guy again?
Arwen Merton. He used to be a legend. The first scavenger, they say. But now, well, you can see for yourself.
Who's this old lady?
Just ignore him. Let's go.
Okay. Ta-da!
Your thoughts, Dean Fasek?
Well, it looks very much as the scriptures describe. Well then, it seems we have a problem.
It's a disaster. We all know what the Sorr-Akkath did on Tirmar.
There's something else.
What?
I didn't notice it earlier on.
A crown?
Interesting. Very nice find.
We don't want to sell it.
Why not? You know we pay well.
We want to keep it.
I'd like to take a look at it, though.
Wee, that's interesting. Is that like the Gollum wee?
Come on, let them take a look.
Thank you.
Any ideas?
It's quite massive. Clearly imperial in style.
These ruins remind me of the Imperial Schools of Magic.
I have a spell I'd like to cast on this.
Just don't hit it with an axe.
This deputy is clearly unwell.
What?
Oh dear. Poor Elenwe. She obviously couldn't stand being separated from the crown.
What happened?
You passed out.
Where are we?
The Temple of Einar. Marshal Beric Sunblaze himself invited us to stay here. We certainly made an impression on the council. They believe you're attuned to the crown, that you can't be separated from it.
What? So it is cursed?
They're not sure. All these big brains and their stumps, they cast spells on the crown, on you.
Between that and the Sorr-Akkaths, we cause quite a fuss out there. They'll reconvene the council when you're ready. But trust me, there's a lot of people who want to talk to you first.
No doubt. Okay. I don't suppose we're expected to loot this temple, or the chambers anyway. So just head out. And he's lurking right outside the door.
Lord Sunblaze, thank you for your hospitality.
It's the least we can do for the deputies who proved that there are still Sorr-Akkaths on Solasta. You've proved we cannot relax our vigilance. Did you find anything else that could help us track them?
There was a parchment.
If you find it, Send for the char.
You can read that?
That last word, it's not Temarian. It's in the Sorr-Akkath tongue.
I knew it.
It means general. You were wise to run.
Also, the fanatics we fought near that old tower. They all had this tattoo on their arm. It seems to support the idea that they were working for the Sorr-Akkath under duress.
It is indeed one of their ways. Now this is the A of Erevad.
Can you enlighten us?
Between the myth and what we've seen, it's confusing.
Of course. We paladins and clerics of Einar are the guardians of these memories. Our ancestors fought the war against the Sorr-Akkath. Their god, Sorr-Tar, gave them dark powers of treachery, mind-reading, and shape-changing. They infiltrated the human society, corrupted the hearts of men. At some point, everyone was suspected to be a Sorr-Akkath in disguise. Distrust broke humanity. Sorr-Tar had won. He corrupted even Erevad, god of the Inquisitors. The gods themselves decided to run away from Tirmar. They opened the rift for the humans to escape to Solasta. Many of them didn't make it. It was a tragedy. At the site of the rift, thousands of Sorr-Akkath tried to cross. Sorr-Tar himself tried. The rift was closed in a gigantic blast. Our kings and heroes, Manacalon's masters of magic, were all wiped out. So, how could Sorr-Akkath have survived, escaped, and then thrived on Solasta? I suppose that's another one of their tricks. But for those who had survived the war, the Exodus, it was paramount to stay vigilant, to keep the memory alive. The memory of what Sorr-Akkaths were, what they could do, so that if one day they were to return, we'd be ready. I'm sorry to say, after 1,000 years, only a few of us remain. Now, most people believe Sorr-Akkaths are a mere legend. But you brought us proof. The Sorr-Akkaths are not extinct.
Are there different Sorr-Akkaths?
We fought different ones. Do you know more?
The bulk of their army are foot soldiers with poisoned spines. They breed a caste of albino priests able to cast spells. Some of them are deadly assassins, invisible, venomous. Others are giant brutes. The scriptures talk of elite warriors, anti-paladins, the Shikath.
Alright. And why do people follow them?
How do they get people to worship them?
They get into people's minds, learn their darkest secrets, their fears, their shameful desires. With that, they can blackmail, corrupt, and finally, recruit. It's much easier for them than to duplicate, and very efficient.
Duplicate? Can they mimic people?
Can they really impersonate people?
It's been proven, though it's a long process. They used to kidnap a target, study it for weeks, sometimes months. One of their chosen ones would transform into a perfect duplicate. Upon death, they would return to their original form.
We know enough for now, thank you.
Well, that's all very scary, but thanks, it's going to help us.
You're welcome, deputies. If you find anything else connected to the Sorr-Akkath or their allies, bring it to the temple. Talk to Chaplain Dellen Lark. You will be well rewarded. Whenever you're ready, the council will meet again.
Right. Interesting. Where do we go from here? Who's this? I guess we're going to speak to her. Maddie.
It's an honor, deputies.
Who are you?
My name is Maddie Greenisle. I work for the Tower of Knowledge. I'm just a junior aide in the council, but if you ever need to contact my superiors without going through official channels, just see me at the tower, downtown.
Why the sudden interest in us?
You proved yourselves in the Badlands. Now, we in the Tower of Knowledge value skilled adventurers. If you find anything of historical value, we'll pay well. And, you know, if things go well, we might share some of our own secrets.
All right. We'll think about it.
Okay, so I guess now people that wouldn't talk to us before will be interested in talking to us.
Can I ask for a minute of your time, deputies?
We're in kind of a hurry.
I know. I won't delay you long. My name is Headland Shorespell. I represent the Arcaneum.
And the Arcaneum belongs to the New Empire. Do you really want to be seen talking to us?
My business is magic, not politics. And no, I have no quarrel with you. You may not see us Imperials as friends, but we take the Council very seriously. We are particularly interested in anything from the old Empire that you might find in the Badlands. Anything from the Manacalon era Arcaneum. Even more so. Oh, of course, we'd pay you handsomely for this crown, although I know that's not possible.
You're smarter than you look.
Also quite indifferent to mockery. Anyway, we have an unrivaled trove of magical and other knowledge. Think it over. You can find me at the Gravekeep's Cask.
Really? Not at the embassy?
What can I say? I love Martel's beer, even though it tastes like donkey piss.
So he's the guy that's up on the first floor of the inn.
What? How did he? That was our joke the first day we met. Was he spying on us?
Maybe he just agrees about the taste.
Okay, next. Only that cutscene there, obviously the guys from the New Empire, and my characters are all supposed to be high-elves from the New Empire. So some of the cutscene wasn't too accurate in terms of why would they be enemies or perceived as enemies. Never mind, nonsense.
Would you have a moment, deputies?
All right, but make it quick.
I'll do my best. I am Joyel Foxeye, from the Circle of Denantar.
The same magic school where the princess studies?
Exactly.
Is she a good student? A powerful wizard?
That's not for me to say. And you seemed to be in a rush?
Yes.
Fine.
I just want you to know that our Grand Master Edvin Denantar has noticed you.
He talked a lot, for sure.
He's a man of great authority. He'd like you to know that our doors are open to you if you'd care to visit us. You can find me at Sunblaze Court.
Interested in Badlands treasures, I suppose, like everyone else?
Well, if you ever come across old spellbooks or spell scrolls, we'd love to see them. In return, we have the largest collection of spells and potion recipes you could ever hope to see.
More than the Arcaneum?
They would disagree, but yes. Now, if you were to prefer feeding the New Empire's wizards with more magical knowledge than the Principality, that would be a troubling choice to many on the Council.
Neutrality means we don't treat you any differently than we treat them.
Of course, neutrality is the rule. Good day to you, deputies.
A good day to you too. Okay, so where are we now? Oh, the Templar Quarter, that's right. And Annie's got something for us. And that looks like it. So we'll go and see Annie. But before we do, actually, what do we have? We do have something with that. Oh yeah, Imperial Gate plaque. A number of factions are interested in. Silent Whisper Parchment. Let's get everything together. You don't have anything that factions might want. Okay, that's your spellbook. Have you got anything? Probably not in amongst all this. No. Right, so you've got everything. And if we check out our factions, so we've got an alliance here, a sympathy there. So, Tower of Knowledge, Denantar, Arcaneum, and Antiquarians we all want to visit. Not so much the Antiquarians, if we focus on these three first, get their opinions of us up. And I may as well just go and do that just now. So, Juriel Foxeye, there she's there. Let's head to Sunblaze Court. And come up. Oh, what's up? This is all new. I thought she was around here. I guess this is a bug. Right, if we can't reach her then, we will come back down here. And go and talk to Annie.
Clear skies, my friends.
Do you know Arwin Merton, the so-called first scavenger?
Of course.
That's it?
Merton. It's a painful topic for me. I'd rather not talk about him.
Fair enough.
Okay, so we've to go and talk to Arwin Merton himself. Let's check out the quest board. Sorr-Akkath have attacked outposts of Kerlem. The marches they have left traces. Search their camp in the caves. Bring back any piece. Okay. A vial of stardust. Yeah, that's something that you can use in crafting weapons and armour. So we'll accept that. But for now, we'll come over and speak to Arwin. I presume he's still in the pub. There he is.
Look who's here. The Sorr-Akkath hunters themselves.
It's Merton, right? Arwin Merton.
Damn right.
First scavenger? Where does that come from?
Long story, kid. Short version. When we started crossing the marches to the Badlands, I was one of the first. Now, I'm just the ugliest one left standing.
What should we know about the Badlands? Any advice?
Bring a good cleric with good healing spells. You'll need them.
You're a legend. Why do you seem so sour?
Sour? It's this ale that's sour. That's all. The High and Mighty Council, paying clueless kids like you to go and get killed in the Badlands. But they're not asking good old Arwin. No. Go figure. It's because I got them figured out.
Figured out how?
The Legacy Council is full of it. Acting all united and lovey-dovey while they plot to rob each other. Wouldn't surprise me if some of them were even Sorr-Akkaths in disguise. You know they can shapeshift.
Okay.
Hey, I was right about them hiding in the Badlands, wasn't I?
I wouldn't be surprised, Arwin. Right, report to the council. I guess we need to actually head there physically rather than talk to Lord Karen. Let's try... she's still over there. We're still at the inn. Or near the inn. Let's have everyone come back in and... No, he's not there either. I guess we need to leave Caer Kiflin and then come back. So... let's head back up to Sunblaze... up to Legacy Council. We can't get in.
Greetings, Sorr-Akkath Slayers.
Hello.
I am Halman Summer of the Guild of Antiquarians. I'm instructed to invite you to visit us at the Embassy of the Snow Alliance.
You're based at an embassy? I thought the council was neutral.
We don't have a house of our own in Caer Kiflin. Unlike the Tower of Knowledge. How about that for neutrality? Anyway, we'd be interested in any antiquities you might bring back. We pay very well, even for things you might think are worthless.
Like the scavengers?
The scavengers? Well, they'd sell an antique emperor's sword for its metal value. But we can offer more than gold. Antique magical items, for instance. You'll never find their like elsewhere.
Good to know. Thanks for the invitation.
Honorable Council members, please take your seats.
Ah, our crown bearer is up again.
Lord Danantar has the floor.
Thank you. I have confirmed that our deputy is indeed magically attuned to the crown. It is an uncommonly powerful attunement, unlike anything I've seen. I strongly recommend against forcing separation.
Chancellor Gormsdotter?
With the Council's permission, I'd like to try a little experiment. I have here the gem that Captain Merrin recovered recently. I have reason to believe that it might be as I suspected. It belongs to the crown.
What have you done?
Commander, take Her Royal Highness to safety.
No, wait!
The mystery deepens. Right, brief interlude. So we've got Sorr-Akkath Abomination. No, that's not an abomination, that's the Acolyte flying thing. That's an abomination. And a warrior. Saboteur. Okay, what spells do you have? Yeah. Let's cast Bane on you two, and we can't cast it up here. Out of range. Right, we'll just go with the Sorr-Akkath warrior then. And the abomination, of course, is the one that passed its test. So let's go and make an attack here. Not bad. Radiant damage as well. We've got 140 hit points. We're blessed, which is good, and we're hasted as well. Critical character. If they die, the game's over. Well, that's not very good. I don't see us surviving this. Let's attack here again. Another 18. He's dead. Can we take down the Saboteur as well? Another 18. This is fixed. Yeah. We've also got a third attack. So attack here. 18s, 4 18s in a row. So this isn't the character. It doesn't matter if the character dies. This is a vision, isn't it? Yeah, we're just going to keep pouring out of that rift. Is this the cataclysm? Is this the drift? We're fighting here to hold off the incoming Sorrak tide. To cast Bane again. Let's try it. You both and the warrior 2. They all fail their check. So let's try and take this guy out. Oh yeah, you've used a spell, so you've only got one attack. Yeah, they just keep pouring through. I don't think it's possible to win this. I wonder what his armour class is. Must be pretty high. Hits. And 22 hits as well, so it's not that high. Where are we at? Oh, we're next. It's another acolyte, yep. Casting healing. So let's try take down this dude. Pity we had to use up an 18 to take that last hit point off him. And end of turn. So another one joined the fight. Another warrior. It's going to do it, isn't it? So, at least the character didn't die. But yeah, so that's Elenwe's having a vision brought on by the gem attaching to the crown.
Are you going to faint again?
I just had a vision, I guess.
Just had a vision.
What? A vision? In an instant?
I was fighting Sorr-Akkath, but I wasn't myself.
Then who were you?
A paladin. Powerful. From Tirmar.
That is unsettling. Let the crown bearer and the other deputies follow that quest. Find the other gems if you can, but keep us informed. In the meantime, we will formulate a response to the Sorr-Akkath.
Let's vote. Delegates, do you agree?
Aye. Your Royal Highness?
Oh, pardon me. Yes, I concur.
To which proposition, Your Highness?
I mean, they should go and find the diamonds,
Yeah.
the gems.
So she's a Sorr-Akkath.
So resolved. Let it be recorded. Thank you, honored delegates.
Arwen Merton's right.
The council is now in recess.
Don't trust the princess.
What was that? You had a vision? I can't explain. I just feel it. Anyway, we have a new mission.
All right then. So where are we going, Crown Bearer?
I think the crown knows.
Intriguing. Okay. Follow the crown bearer's intuition. Well, I think we'll do that in the next part. For now, we'll head back down to the market. We probably want to pick up some food before we head out again. So I'll do that. Oh, hang on. Somebody wants to chat to us.
A word, please, deputies.
What's up? What's this?
A command word to teleport your party to the city's Imperial Gate.
Teleport?
We can't do that, I'm pretty sure.
Well, word is that in the Badlands, you may come across functioning major gates. If you do, use this command word and you'll be brought back here. take note of any command word on the gate you find, and you'll be able to return there the same way.
That's fantastic.
Don't get too excited. So far, no one's found any.
Oh, right. Thanks anyway.
How do you know that's what
Stay on the
happens?
light, senior deputies.
You too, Captain.
I think we found a minor gate at Kirlem. Whether it was active or not, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to put in a break here and we'll get ready to set out in the next part. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.